So Wit Studio just released a new visual for Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my god, it's so crowded. I can't wait for this show to come back. So I thought, what better way to celebrate Attack on Titan coming back to our TV, monitor, whatever, than rewatching the entire series all over again. This is gonna be a long ride. Oh man, this opening sequence still gives me chills to this day. This is how you introduce someone to your series, to your show. It just hooks you right in. Look at that. Even though they spoiled the first episode, like it literally in the first scene. Jinru ya omoidashita. Yeah. Dude, that is a cool shot. Okay, this reaction, this rewatch party will be a little bit different from my regular, reaction videos, because I already watched this. I just want to give my thoughts on this show in general, like moment to moment, episode to episode. So there will be a lot of talking, okay? And I'll try as much as I can to not include too much footage into the reaction video because of all of the copyright strikes bullshit. That is so... Yes! This opening! This goddamn opening still... I don't know. I love Shinzo Sasageo, but this opening, man. This opening is so good. This is probably my favorite anime opening ever. Because it's just... It fits Attack on Titan so well. Yeah! Oh, I love that shot so much. I love this anime so much. This first season is really one of my favorite season of any anime ever. It is so good. Okay. A lot of people have been theorizing about this title, To You 2000 Years From Now, especially with the manga community, because there are already some stuff that they revealed. But don't worry, I'm not going to talk about any of those stuffs because it's spoilers. When I first watched this show, I didn't know that they are like 10 years old in this scene. In the first episode, they're like 10 years old because the voice actors are not 10 years old. Aww. Hannes. I wish they featured him more prior to his death in season 2. Because we as the audience know that they are close, but we never really see them in the same scene together that much. Oh, such good directing styles. This is why I prefer Tetsuro Araki compared to that guy, Masashi Koizuka. I mean, he is decent, but he is not Tetsuro Araki, okay? When it comes to directing dramatic stuff, Tetsuro Araki is the king. See, I like stuff like this, where the characters actually act like real people. They don't need to act over the top. And that's what makes Eren is so interesting, because everyone else is like normal people, and he is the only one that is like an anime character, because he is so hot-headed and he is so, and I guess annoying, because he's trying to do something that a lot of people don't want to do. Oh, Shiganshina. We're gonna go back there, okay, next month. Oh, 3D CG. But they use it sparingly in season 1, okay? They didn't feature those 3D CGs front and center. That's what annoys me in season 2 and 3. The 3D CG are too much, okay? They are too much. Oh, Edwin. Captain Eyebrow, Commander Eyebrow. This is great, guys. This is a great way to depicts how cruel, how powerful the Titans are without them even showing any the Titans fighting the human. No. This is why, guys, Attack on Titan. I love this show because it's stuff like this, realistic stuff. Okay, dude. I never noticed that Keith is this guy because he is so different. Not because he is bald and he has hair here, because his face is very different. Well, that's not true. Have you read the Attack on Titan Before the Fall manga? They learned some stuff from the Titans, okay? So it's not nothing. Atmospheres. Atmospheres, guys. This is what Attack on Titan does really well. The soundtrack, like all of, I guess even Attack on Titan haters will agree that Attack on Titan soundtrack is really good. But they don't overuse them when there's a serious moment like that before, like the scene just now. They didn't use any soundtrack. They just let the voice actors do their job. So they know when to use like amazing soundtrack and mellow soundtrack when they need to. Man, when you put their face side by side, they're like twins. It's kind of weird, right? That the only thing that Eren got from his dad is his eye. This is why I love Eren. Without spoiling much from the stuff that will happen in the future, this is what makes Eren a really good protagonist, because yes, he is really stubborn and he is... how about you just open the basement now? Without us need to wait 3 seasons? Anyway, like I was saying, Eren is he is a very different type of person in this world, in the world of Attack on Titan, where all of the other characters act like normal people, where he is the only one that is acting rashly, where all other people, they just don't want to fight Titans. He is the only one that wants to fight Titans. And I love the fact that Eren is just an average guy. Look at, like, he ranked like 5th, right, in the 104th cadet. He's not like a super strong or talented person. He just worked himself up to that point. Even though he already worked himself, there will always be people that is better than you. Even though you already put the effort into doing everything you could. This is what I love about Eren, man. He is not the chosen one. He needs to work himself up to that point to be a hero. Okay, this is what I have been questioning. If the king doesn't want people to know about the world outside of the walls, then why he agreed to make the scouts? Why he agreed to make the recon corps? Is that his way of, population control or something? Maybe the people inside the walls already, too much, so his way of lessening the population is to send people outside of the wall to die or something? The calm, literal calm before the storm. Um, yes. Okay, guys. I'm gonna give you guys a little taste. In season 3, possibly season 4, they, in the manga at least, they actually show us Reiner and Bertortos and Annie's perspective when they attack the wall. They, in the manga, they explain it through their perspective. I hope they don't cut it from... Yeah. But I hope they don't cut it from the anime, because it's a really interesting perspective. Whenever I see him do that, I was like cringe a little bit, because why use your leg? Why not just punch it with your hand or something? That's gotta hurt, right? Using your toe. What are the chances, right? Like the boulder that Bertorto kicked just fly into Aaron's house. The voice acting is incredible. Like, I compare this scene to the English dub version. Not to say that the English dub version is bad or anything, but this version is something else. This is what Attack on Titan loves to do. They give you hope and they just take it away immediately from you. And when I first watched this, I thought like Hannes will kill the Titans and save them. But no, it's a realistic world, okay? When people scared, they just run. Oh, the iconic scene. Oh, it's a little bit different in the manga, guys. The Smiling Titan didn't do this to her. Oh my god, that is very graphic. I'm surprised that this show is considered a shonen show. This is not something that teenagers should watch. That is how you start a freaking show. That is how. That is how you make episode 1 of your show. Dude. Okay, on to episode 2. Oh, I love the narration like this. The way they... You know, this is basically just an exposition scene. But I don't mind it because the imagery is really interesting. Yeah, when I first watched the show, I always like asked, how do they build the walls? Like, there's no way they can build the walls while the Titans are attacking. So, what is the explanation to that? But of course, they already explained it, even though it's like 3 seasons in. But yeah, at least they explained it, okay? It's really different seeing the Titans now, knowing what they actually are. I mean, we already know that the Titans are actually people that has been turned into Titans, and the reason why they eat people because they want to turn back into human. I mean, they didn't actually reveal that until like later on in the manga, but they already told Ymir's backstory, so it's not a spoiler at this point anymore. Yeah. While Eren lacked strength, Hannes lacked courage. The dynamic between the characters, I really like them. Yeah, this is still Shiganshina. Like, if they can seal the wall, then Wall Maria will be okay. They only lost Shiganshina, but as we know, in the moment, there's another Titan that will break Wall Maria. They never explain Armin's relationship with his grandpa, huh? This one. You know, the Titans, when I first saw them, they're like really unsettling to see. But once you like pay attention closely to them, they're actually really silly looking. Oh, they just want to. When humans are desperate, this is how they will act. Realistic. You goddamn traitor. You goddamn traitor. Traitor. Brock Lesnar. Listen to the sound effect. Tong! Yes! The sound effect is on point. Because he is armored. Why he never used that? He breathes fire, so why he never used that in a fight? They're so ugly. Okay, another thing that I love when I watch this season is the fact that they paint human so weak when they're up against the Titans. So when Eren say all of these words, I'm just like asking, how is he going to kill the Titans? How is he going to exterminate them, right? How do you know that for sure? Ah, Grisha, where have you been? I guess you have been eating some rice? In hindsight, this scene, when it's taken out of context like this, it's weird. But when we actually know the entire story, like, it all makes sense. Eren didn't have that key before. Hey, Ani-chan! This entire scene is not in the manga, by the way. They added this scene in the anime. A lot of people are upset with Eren when they first introduce him. He is acting like a brat, right? But here's the thing though. He is a brat. He's only 10 years old. And you know kids, they are naive, okay? You listen to 10 years old. Ask them what they want to be when they will be older, right? They will say like ridiculous stuff. And Eren is just in that phase right now. Punch! Okay. This scene has been memified to death. Hey, Bertorto and Raina. Yeah, that's not possible. They're just getting rid of the refugees. Oh man. Poor him. He is lumped with Eren and Mikasa, who are like very different from him. Oh, look at Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Hey, Keith! Look at him! Look at his face! It's not the same as episode 1, right? So of course I'm not gonna recognize him. Yeah, sure. Hey, Ani-chan! Hey, Marco! Hey, traitors! What the hell? How? They hit puberty in just 1 year? Really? This is like 1 year later. right? So, okay, that was Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 1 and 2, Rewatched Party. It still holds up, guys. This anime, Season 1 is like, what, 6 years old now? It's crazy how well it holds up. The animation still looks great, and it's arguable that Season 1 has better animation than Season 2 and 3. At least the consistency, for me at least. I mean, Season 2 and Season 3 are much better looking compared to Season 1. The art style of Season 2 and 3 are like really good. It's just that the animation left a lot to be desired. Like I said, they used 3D CG too much in Season 2 and 3. I much prefer traditional 2D animation in my anime, so maybe it's just me. So whatever. So I guess I'm not gonna talk too much anymore because I'm gonna leave all of my talking in the other episodes. I'm not gonna talk about every single thing that I want to talk about in just this video. I'm hoping that I can post this rewatch party like every day until season 3 part 2 premiere. Should have been just called season 4, man. Like, come on. Make season 1 special. Make season 1 of Attack on Titan the only Attack on Titan season that has 20 plus episodes, and all of the other one has like 10 plus episodes. So that ocean scene at the beginning of season 3 part 1, that really ruined it, okay? For the naming of the season, because there's no payoff to that scene. So it sticks out like a sore thumb. So I understand why they call season 3 part 2 season 3 part 2, because they kind of have to pay off that ocean scene. So yeah, I'm just nitpicking, whatever. Okay, now I'll be doing my outro in Indonesia, so please leave and leave a like. If not, kalau kalian suka dengan video ini silahkan tinggalkan like dan share video ini ke teman-teman kerabat kepada macam kalian. Sebelum biasa ke sebuah jail orang-orang menonton video ini pada ganda dengan cantik dan thanks semuanya. Coba jangan kau pernah dari mana pun yang berada. See you next time. Bye.